Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be talking about perfumes again. If you've been watching me for a while, you probably know how much I love perfume. I just wanted to share with you guys like my favorite perfumes for like a special occasion or a night out. These are just kind of the perfumes that I would go towards when I want to feel fancy and dressed up. Most of them are interchangeable, like you could wear them day or night, but some of them are maybe a little bit more nighttime or daytime appropriate. I just wanted to show you guys like my special occasion perfumes, the ones I would wear like when I want to feel fancy, like I said. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. That would mean so much to me. I would love for you to come follow me on Instagram as well and Twitter. They are linked in the description box. And let's just go ahead and get started with the video. So if you've seen my last perfume videos, you've probably seen me talk about some of these. So hopefully it's not repetitive, but I do have some new ones too to share. So I'm just going to dive into it and grab them randomly. This first one is Giorgio Armani's Passione. I have talked about this before. So this one was actually like a really random purchase. I decided to spend all of my Ulta points that I had been saving up on a perfume, and this was one that I smelled in the store and immediately loved, and I had heard Kathleen talk about it. So the Passione is actually very different from the original C by Giorgio Armani. It has more of like a floral note, and when I say floral, I don't mean like a headachy floral because I'm not usually a big fan of florals, but this is mixed with like a deep, almost woody scent, and so it makes it smell really intoxicating. And I think there is a little bit of rose in here, but there's also some other things that are in the original C. It just comes out very differently. But I think this is a great nighttime scent. It could also be worn during the day. I actually wore this all fall and winter this past year. I just really liked the way it smelled in the fall time, but you could wear it kind of all year round. It's not as much of a summer scent, but you could wear it at nighttime, really any time of the year, just because I feel like it has that really like dressed up vibe to it. And yeah, like I said, it's very different from the original C, but you just have to smell it in store and see what you think because it's kind of hard to explain. But yeah, I did wear this more in like the fall and winter just because that's kind of how I wanted to remember the scent. I love when scents are attached to memories, so I haven't really worn it as much lately. Next is Choo by Choo. This perfume I've heard so many people talk about. It's like their go-to like sexy night out kind of perfume. And while I can see where that comes from, I do think it has almost like a slight like fresh green note in there. I actually think this perfume says it has green notes in it, which is really odd, but I can kind of smell that. Again, this also has like a deep base to it, which makes it really intoxicating. I think it has patchouli and toffee in it, which I can smell the patchouli, but I don't really know if I can smell toffee like very slightly in there. And it's a really different, unique fragrance. I would definitely say go smell this one yourself before you buy it. I wouldn't really do this as a blind buy, even though I think I did. I think I bought this as a blind buy. But again, it's in this category because it just makes me feel fancy, and this again would work great for night or daytime. I've heard some people say night out for sure. I don't know. I feel like you could wear this, to a special occasion during the day too, like even a wedding or something. Let's talk about one that I just have a sample of. This one is the Tom Ford Black Orchid. Obviously, this is just a small sample. I haven't used up half a bottle and have tons of experience with it, but I have worn this and I have smelled it after a few hours, and I personally really love this. This is definitely one of those perfumes that has almost like a manly undertone to it. It's not manly, it's feminine, but it's like strong, powerful feminine, if you know what I mean. It kind of has a little bit of a cologne-y undertone to it. But I don't know, I still feel like this is definitely a feminine perfume. I've heard some people say it's unisex. I don't think I agree with that, but I can understand why they would think that. So if you don't like that little bit of like a cologne scent, which I know a lot of women do, then I would say steer away from this. But if you do, definitely give this a smell and consider it, because even though Tom Ford is really expensive, and I don't know that I would ever purchase the full size of this, you can get a roller ball, it's definitely something worth trying out because it just smells super intoxicating. and like has that like cologne-y scent. Like I said, I don't have one on right now, so I'm gonna spray this on me just because I haven't. I definitely would say this is a nighttime scent, so it's perfect for like a night out, a date night, something like that. I don't think it's as much of like a daytime scent, but it smells really awesome for like a night out. Next, we're gonna talk about Shiseido's Zen. I actually did a full review of this perfume on my channel, so I will leave that video linked up in a card. You guys can check it out if you wanna see like my thoughts on it in depth. And I actually talked about it in comparison to another really high-end perfume. I actually got this on sale for like less than $30 at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, one of the two. I always get them confused. This perfume is very like juicy, zesty, kind of citrusy. It has a very bright, happy note to it. And I feel like this is the perfect perfume to wear in like the spring and summer to like a baby shower or a bridal shower or a tea party or like some kind of occasion like that. So I don't know if it's as much of a night scent. I feel like it is one of those perfumes that you could kind of wear whenever, but I personally would classify it more of a daytime scent, like spring and summer daytime scent, just because it has that bright citrus note to it. It's very feminine. It's definitely a more mature perfume, so I guess, you know, it kind of depends if you like younger, more sweet, fruity kinds of scents, and this may not be something you gravitate towards, but it just has that like juicy citrus scent while still being very mature, very classy, if you know what I mean. Next is one of my favorite perfumes. I know this one is talked about so much. This is Viktor and Rolf's Flower Bomb. I know so many people wear this, and people are always saying in perfume videos how they're like smelling this on everyone. I don't know if it's where I live, but I don't really smell this that often, like on people out and about. Obviously floral, like it says, Flower Bomb. But I did mention earlier that florals aren't necessarily my favorite kind of perfumes. I like this because it is mixed with so many deep scents, like patchouli, and I think there is like amber and musk in here. And so because of that mix, that combination, that's why this perfume is so popular. And I feel like, again, you can kind of wear this whenever, but it is more of like a fancy special occasion perfume. I don't really wear this like every day as like an everyday perfume. It's not even because it's so expensive, just because I don't really feel like it goes that much, but I know some people probably wear this as like their signature scent. That's awesome. That's great. Do you? But I would just classify it as like a fancy perfume, you know? Kind of like a dressed up perfume. I have one more perfume here to talk about. Before I do, I just wanted to quickly mention one that I don't have with me. YSL's Black Opium is one that I've had in a rollerball size. It's like a little mini spray, and I loved it. That scent is beautiful. I've smelled it on other people, and it smells amazing on everyone. It's definitely more of a fall winter scent, but you could also wear it on a night out, kind of like all year round, because it is that deep scent. I think it has like notes of coffee, and it has like, the liquid is like this orangey color. It's really beautiful scent. It's a really beautiful perfume. The bottle, the full-size bottle that it comes in, is absolutely gorgeous. And it's another one of those like night out perfumes. The last one I want to talk about is Gucci Oud Parfum 2. Now, I'm pretty sure that this perfume is discontinued, so I just wanted to mention it last. But this is the perfume that I wore on my wedding day and on my honeymoon. So I do feel like it is a little bit more of a daytime perfume, in a sense. Now, I think this is actually the kind of perfume that could be worn as a signature scent all year round, any time of day. It just works kind of whenever. It's a very like spicy, fruity perfume, and like I said, I feel like you can wear it whenever. But my favorite times to wear this is kind of like what I mentioned about Shiseido Zen, like spring and summer daytime. So like a wedding or like a fancy outdoor party, something like that. But again, this is definitely something that would work as a signature scent, or that would work kind of whenever. I just think it's a great special occasion perfume. I might feel that way because I wore it to my wedding, I don't know, but there's just something about this perfume that I love regardless. And I've had so many people say that they love the smell of this, which is pretty crazy because my perfume collection kind of varies a lot, and like people will come over and smell different perfumes and they'll have different opinions, but this just seems to be one that pretty much everybody likes, and it's very unique, it's very different, but it's very like intoxicating and people are drawn to it. You know, I feel like it's something that people really like. So even though this is discontinued, I'm pretty sure you can get it at places like fragrancenet.com and other websites that sell discounted perfume. Just make sure that it's one that sells like authentic fragrances, obviously, and you want to make sure it's real. But there's something about the spicy note in here that is just so delicious, and it really gets me every time. So those are all the perfumes that I had to talk about. Let me know if you guys want me to do like my favorites in different categories, but those are all of my perfume favorites for special occasions, night out, that kind of thing. I really hope that this video was helpful. I hope that maybe you found something that looks appealing to you or sounds appealing to you. I know that you can't reach through the screen and smell these perfumes, but if I didn't leave the notes on the screen, I will link them in the description box. And yeah, just let me know if there's more perfume videos that you want to see from me. If there are, leave me suggestions for specific ones that you would like to see. I would love to do more for you guys. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and subscribe down below if you haven't already. That would mean so much to me. We are so close to 4,000 subscribers. I can't believe it's happening. It's crazy. I love you guys. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.